We cannot say that we truly fight inequalities if we don't have an intersectional perspective. We have to make sure that we integrate minorities. Fcdo project works with marginalized people including women, youth, people with disabilities, and elderly people. It is implemented by Rwamrec with the financial support of the Foreign Commonwealth and Development Office, Fcdo. The overall objective of the project is to contribute to the development of effective and inclusive policy responses to the institutionalization of gender budget statement, Imihigo performance contracts, and other gender and social inclusion gaps to meet Sustainable Development Goals (SDGs) through effective involvement of citizens and civil society organizations. So the Gender Project works with all citizens to effectively participate in planning and decision-making and hold leaders accountable through Community Scorecard (CSC). Leaders to effectively work around gender inclusion issues, local and national governments to formulate policies, guidelines responding to citizens, gender social inclusion issues, and priorities. We use different approaches including capacity building, networking, and advocacy. The forum members on GTA, planning, and budgeting is strengthened. People are trained on the use of Community Scorecard for effective participation in planning and decision-making. District technical staff are trained to be able to consider gender and social inclusion issues in planning and budgeting processes.